my goodness, how would I even explain it? Honestly, there is no explanation to when someone is actually on a spiritual journey. Like with me, there is no time to give an explanation, but there is time to educate and provide testimonial stories of how this transition actually happened. I believe that is supposed to be the right way to go about answering a lot of questions. Okay. I was asked how do you feel or how could I be in the light? I had questions like that before. And the best way I could tell you how to really seek God is to develop a prayerful life. I believe that is what saved me. I shut the noise to the world. I closed my eyes to everything that was happening outside. But one thing I used to do, I used to be a giver. I gave a lot. And I always give humbly. And I help people a lot without even getting paid for a lot of things. I did a lot. I felt God had already selected me to be where I am today. And everything, again, I will say that I experienced, it was already written for it to happen the way it did. Because what He revealed to me is that this that is happening right now and what He is rewarding me with is worth everything that I went through. And you no longer feel the pain when you are in the new. But what I had, I prayed a lot. I prayed every single day. There were times where I would fall asleep and I would wake up and I would pray because I had a lot of questions that needed answered. I was battling a lot of questions because I was trying to speak out my truth for something that happened to me. And I was battling with myself and trying to provide an explanation. And God said, quiet. Stay silent. Say nothing. You come to me with everything, all the pain you're feeling within you. You come to me with it. You forgive, and you will be forgiven. And then He touched me. But before He touched me, I experienced a lot of, like I would say, complicated situations that I could not understand what was going on. What I can tell you is sometimes you have to actually listen to what He is saying. A lot of us, we're not listening, and I learned that a lot of signs and a lot of things that were taking place during the times I believe God was reaching out to me, because I had a lot of clutter in my mind, I was not hearing Him properly. When God touches you, when He speaks to you, it is the most beautiful thing. Now, people who have been around you, what they're going to do right now is look at you and say, okay, is everything okay with what? Listen, I am fine and happy. I'm very happy, honestly. I was trying to say it in that spiritual voice, but I am very happy. I'm just, when God touches you, I feel, listen, you don't see anything else. All you're seeing is like you're trying to read every single book in the Bible to understand what is actually on in your life, because you are renewed. And like I said, Look at my face. My thing right now is I'm aging backwards, right? Because I no longer need long lashes. Well, sometimes I'll put on lashes. I no longer need makeup. Well, I did my eyebrow, but you don't have to do all those extra things. I'm aging backwards. From in my 40s, I am aging backwards. And it is because God touched me a way that I've never been touched before. It's a touch that is very bright, with a bright future ahead. With a bright future ahead. I do not know how to tell you to feel. I do not know how to explain to you how I am feeling. It's the first time I have felt true love. Honestly, if you felt the love you have with your husband or for your kids is a love, wait till you feel what I felt. It's a powerful love. It's different. And what it provides you with is wisdom. I am now reading this one, the Songs of Songs book. I feel you guys should definitely read that, especially those of you who are married. And a lot of different books. And it is opening up my mind to a lot of new things. Will I still film videos on events, particular events? I'm very particular with what events, right? I am going to. And I cannot say right now because this new journey I am on, there is a hunger, but the hunger is for knowing what words, what prayers that are important to my growth, my spiritual growth. So I will say again, what I could say, I'm going to answer this question is, I prayed a lot. I prayed a lot because I felt I was trying to put my voice out there for something that I was going through at the time, put my truth out there. And I thought no one would believe me because people question why. But then when I cried out to God and He told me He would take care of everything, I felt this biggest rock off my back came out. And not only for one thing, He cleaned out every single thing from the time I was a seed in my mother's womb to my 40s. He cleans out everything. And what I am hoping that is going to happen with my journey, I'm hoping that everyone that I have interacted with could be touched by the new light that is around me. And I'm hoping that is going to motivate people and inspire people to find God. Because when you do find Him, it's it's a good thing. It's good. It feels good. It feels pure. It feels like this is somebody you knew. Like I feel that this feeling has been there a long time. It is just that a lot of us, we stay blind because we want to stay blind. Trust me, when you find the light, you will know that all the time you had within you powers to deliver yourself, powers within you to start a spiritual journey. Prayer works, and that's why I always have that quote on my chest. Prayer changes everything, everything. It changes you and it brings you into the light. I hope that is a great explanation of what I'm actually feeling. I don't even know. But that's what I'm feeling. Oh my God.